Castleford muscling up in defence. Justin Holbrook, the St. Helens coach, with a fabulous record since he joined the club a little more than 12 months ago. His team sitting proudly at the top of the table, 2 points clear of the Wigan Warriors. Luke Thompson plays the ball. Here now is Wilkin. He gets it away to Zebtea, and he is pulled down. Roby again. Saints 5 metres away. Amor to the line, and I think he's got that ball down. He stands up and says, I've got this try, and Chris Kendall agrees. Opening try for St. Helens. Kyle Amor back in the side. He's 31 on Saturday, the Irish international. He's in for a big weekend if it continues like this. Kyle Amor, who, of course, the tackle on him produced the penalty, and at the end of the next set, Amor's over.
And he's one of those players that just keeps turning up, and he gets the side of penalty, and he's also, when he gets up the other end of the field, he knows that he just needs to run, pick a line, goes with John Wilkin. Seems nice and simple, really. The pass was early, it was before the line from John Wilkin. It was the little double pump that got the
6-0. The ball with Milner. He will play it here to McShane. McShane looks for the runners. Liam Watts it is, and he gets it away. And I think that's McMeeken who's over for the try. Castleford respond. Castleford respond immediately. Look at the delight from McMeeken, his face in the bottom of your screen, and there now, as he celebrates the try, Mike McMeeken, his 90th Castleford appearance. He's been ever present so far. He got a try in the cup tie that Castleford lost. He's got a try that puts them back in the game early here tonight.
Penalty cost field position and possession. Luke Thompson, John Wilkin tangled up with Jai Hitchcocks. Look at the amount of players in motion. All the action out of the back means that the defenders can nominate, not prepared to gamble and guess who is going to get this ball. And when McMeeken gets it, he still has a job to do. He loses control of it, manages to...
We'll give it to Ellis. Ellis will switch the direction of the attack. They thought about the kick. Truman gets the kick in instead. Adam Swift has lost it backwards. Barber's picked it up. Good decision from the referee. Here goes Ben Barba. Ben Barba gets away and down the touchline. What a run this is from Ben Barba. An outstanding run from Barba, and he will score the try. The boos ring around the Menderhose jungle. But for me, that ball went backwards, and the try is given without reference upstairs. Ben Barba, box office in Super League in 2018. This is his 20th appearance. That's his 23rd try. A hat-trick here in the cup win 2 weeks ago. Ben Barba, 17 tries in Super League, 23 in all. The Castleford Tigers supporters aren't happy with the referee, but Saints are delighted with this fellow.
And yeah, I think he's had the biggest impact in Super League history. That ball goes back from Adam Swift. I don't think there's a problem with that.
The ball bounces backwards, the ball goes backwards and bounces forwards. That's not a knock-on, that's
that's fine. That is absolutely okay for me. Ben Barba getting himself in a position. He wasn't expecting the ball to come loose. But I think when you look at this man, no matter who you support in the world of rugby league, you've got to appreciate the talent that he's got. He is a player that just wants to attack. In a rocky period last year when he first came over, but I think he has been absolutely box office.
The two tackles he breaks, there's Truman and there's Paul McShane. Good defensive plays, they can't get anywhere near him. He hands them off, he has such good balance, Ben Barba, and that's a 90-odd metre try to break the hearts of Castleford.
Solid defence from Castleford, but they've got a lot of work to do. There's still 4 tackles left this set, as Luke Thompson drives it in once more. They get him down, but as you can see in the shadow of those posts, Roby fires the pass to Richardson. Richardson gives it to Lomax. Lomax sinks inside. They've lost him, and Lomax will score. Jonny Lomax with the 3rd St. Helens try of the night. The 2011 Player of the Year, Young Player of the Year. He got a try with Saints in the opening match of 2018 against Castleford at home. He's got one here tonight.
Well, Ben Roberts, another punishing run on that occasion. Penalised at the play of the ball. This is quality, this. James Roby starts it at acting half-back. Danny Richardson hands it on to his half-back partner. That defence is a little bit weak. Those tackles should be made. Jonny Lomax, he gets a try for St. Helens.
I think he's one of those players that you've got to admire. His skill, his bravery. When he goes at the line, he'll take anybody.
Fires the pass to Richardson. Richardson then to Lomax again. Short ball, Peyroux. Oh, it opened up for him. And Dominique Peyroux scores another St. Helens try, the 4th of the night. And he stretches the lead to 22 points to 4 inside the first half hour of this game. Well, no wonder Darryl Powell is looking at the screen to have a look to see what went wrong there, but all of a sudden the defence just melted away and Dominique Peyroux simply had to stroll through and touch down. That's his 3rd try of the season.
When you make mistakes near your own line, and there's a good chance you're going to be punished by this same side, and Jonny Lomax is a big indicator of where the ball's going. He positions himself behind the ruck and everyone's looking at where he is. Where's Ben Barba? All of a sudden they seem to have the numbers. They go at the line, they hold the ball up, and just look at that, the nice little play. Peyroux through the gap.
Same thing. Dominique Peyroux kept his discipline, kept his distance, and it was a good kick with a good chase off the back of it. Saints getting all those little things right this evening.
To be fair to Chris Kendall, the penalty count is 3 apiece, so we've only had 6 penalties in the entire game. Morgan to Adam Swift, back on the inside, and Morgan will touch down. The referee gives the try. Just what Castleford did not want. Yeah. What did Bill say that Justin Holbrook said? Keep your foot on the gas and the foot on the throat. Well, that's exactly what St. Helens have done. They've scored first at the start of the second half. They lead now by 26 points to 4. Ryan Morgan, 8th try of the season.
Well, this is where Castleford are trying to keep Saints track down, but you can see Nathan Massey and Michael Shenton are both stood within 10 metres of Ben Barba when he catches that ball. They were in an offside position, and Saints, plenty of support. Nice little short, soft hands from Barba, Ryan Morgan and Swift, getting them over on the right-hand side. All direct, all at the line, pulling in defenders. Defenders looking at the man who's carrying the ball. And it's nice little 2-on-1 at the end there from Adam Swift.
Douglas.
Third. Move. Back. Go first.
Roby will get over halfway. It's another trademark run. Lomax
He's been good,
skipping
Lomax
away.
tonight.
Lomax, wonderful run from Lomax. Support everywhere for him. Morgan's out here, wants it. Morgan gets it. St. Helens get another try from Ryan Morgan, his 2nd of this second half. We've only been playing 10 minutes. And Ryan Morgan finding his best form right now. The former Melbourne and Parramatta man. 50 minutes gone, 30 points to Saints, 4 to Castleford.
Well, Jonny Lomax has been special all evening. When he gets this ball, you talk to players who play against Jonny Lomax. It isn't just his balance, his footwork, it's his speed. Everybody's worried about what he's going to do. The quality of that pass on what traditionally is the most difficult pass for a rugby league player is bang on. Footwork, sidesteps, acceleration, and then good decisions off the back of it.
When you play against Saints, you always know that James Roby, the number 9, is always going to go off a win. There's 2
No option other than to try that.
Well, maybe because the speed that Zebte was coming across the line, because they were broken and they were trying to close it down. Maybe step off his right foot and come in.
This is the star of the show tonight, isn't he, Lomax?
Yeah. He's been fantastic. And there we go. When the same thing happened, very different circumstances. Adam Swift passed it back to Ryan Morgan. He had a supporting player.
Look out. Here comes Percival. Here is Regan Grace. They've got a ton of support. Theo Fages. Latest try for St. Helens. The Frenchman Theo Fages. And a little bit of frustration. Frustration from Paul McShane. Theo Fages has scored the try. I don't know whether the referee has actually given it yet.
Hasn't been awarded as yet. I'm just sorting that coming together out.
He's still not giving it. The referee can have a word with the touch judge. Is he? No, he gives the try now. Just checking that all has suddenly settled down. So Theo Fages on as a substitute. He's been ever present this year, but he's only made 2 starts, and he gets his 2nd try of 2018. And 34 points to 4 it is. We've still got over 20 minutes to go.
Well, Eddie, you've got to obviously credit the defence and the effort from Zebte there, but that's 3 chances that Cass have had and they've never managed to ground a ball, and this is where Saints are at the best. Players flooding forward. Look at the white shirts. They're pushing up in support. Theo Fages gets the ball. There's Kyle Amor there, there's Richardson there. There was nothing in that behind the try line, but good movement yet again. They just look like they're enjoying themselves.
Outstanding rugby league. They're breaking the line, they're converting those.
His exercise bike. Panic over. Bang on the knee. He's had a check from the Saints medical team and he looks all right. He was smiling as he came off the field.
Jai Hitchcock's on the free play for Castleford. But the referee, Chris Kendall, hasn't given it yet because he'll have a question mark about how the ball came free.
Just check there's not 2 knock-ons there, please.
And were the 2 knock-ons when the ball did come free. It was a lovely kick and it was a roll of the dice because it was on the free play. Stuart, it's all about this.
Yeah, how does that ball come out? I think it's just lost in the initial contact. Well, there's Amor try. Well, I think it's backwards, and it's backwards from McShane. So I think that's okay. So there's a problem there at all.
Is Paul McShane not tugging at the ball? And there's more than, obviously, there's more than one in the tackle.
Well, I think that Amor's arm comes free, so I just think it all goes backwards. Amor's got his hand free as if he's going to offload, so I think it's fair game for McShane.
Move! Hit the goal line, wait.
And Paul McShane.
Go to.
Flat pass, Jesse Senni-Lefeo. They were waiting for him, though, with numbers.
Out! Release, free. Go, free.
McShane again. Gets the ball away, and Jake Truman is over for the Castleford try. Second in quick succession for Newcastle last week in the Super League Magic weekend. And if it's as good as that, there'll be no complaints.
Still free.
There are always some good contests in the Championship. It's a great contest this year. It'll be interesting to see how Toronto go, and Lee and London and all the rest fancy their chances. Great ball, Oliver Holmes. Oliver Holmes to the corner. Well, they're finishing with a little bit of a flourish on the Castleford Tigers. Well, Darryl Powell will be forgiven for saying, where has this been for the past hour? Oliver Holmes with the try. Great effort from him. He signed a new 3-year deal this month. He's an immense talent.
There's nothing outstanding. There's nothing too complicated.
The other 3 trailing in his wake. I think we're looking at the man of the match there.
You're contributing.
Here is Theo Fages. Lomax again. Gets the ball away to Fages. Wonderful try from Saints. Second from Theo Fages. Created by Lomax. Without a doubt, the Betfred Super League man of the match tonight. And Bill will be talking to him, presenting the silver salver and the cheque for the charity in about 4 or 5 minutes' time. Outstanding performance from Jonny Lomax. At least tonight, Ben Barba's not won it.
Eddie, it's the speed. Look how direct they are at the line. When they go at the line, they know that they've got to hold up those defenders, fix and isolate whichever man's in front. It's a little look from James Roby when he goes out. He attracts then the first defender off the ruck, tips it on to Jonny Lomax. When Jonny Lomax gets this ball, he goes through. He knows that he's turned Jamie Ellis inside out, and then Theo Fages is the man who supports it.